presentation. This is Kevin Hart. The starters for the Utah Jazz. We've got Bojan Bogdanovic. Conley out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Dallas, they've got Reggie Bullock. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney-Smith into the power forward position. O'Neal from long range. Here's Mitchell driving inside.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line. And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Doncic. Utah with the rebound. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The pass to Finney-Smith. This is to Bullock. Pass to Finney-Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Oh, the lob to Gobert. The alley layup, very well done.
Nice look there from Bogdanovic. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. He knows they'll get an advantage if they can neutralize Rudy Gobert on the offensive end. Gobert's height and presence inside makes it really difficult for help defenders to leave him on drives. He'll try to stay at home in the rotations a bit more because of that. But that's a pick-your-poison situation. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability goes off the charts.
Here's Mitchell with the drive, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
It's the three-point bomb.
Now, so far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunity.
Mitchell against Doncic. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovic. Mitchell looking it over. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by O'Neal.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling off to a very good start offensively as a result.
.112 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game so far. He kicks it to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bogdanovic. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now Mitchell. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Mitchell against Doncic. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Doncic looking it over. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 11. And so it's Utah going into the break with a 10-point lead. There's
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving into the hoop with authority and force.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Powell. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4. And Doncic throws it down.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
The 3 for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Conley finds Gobert. Back to Conley. Passes it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith over Bogdanovich, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. He's off on the second.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
Dallas again missing.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. Mavericks trail by 15. The drive by Doncic. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 15. Here's Bogdanovich, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. You tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
For 3, Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit it. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 15-point game. Here's Finney-Smith. No good on the triple. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. The drive by Gobert. Mitchell wide open. Up again, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. Gobert's got 10 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Mavericks trail by 17. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here's Doncic from the arc. No good on the shot. And it's Utah the other way.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And the vision there from Bogdanovich, he's skilled.
Doncic dishes to Bullock. Mitchell against Doncic. Drives to the hoop. Count it. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take the...
18.
Thank you, David. And whoop.
37.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So on the floor for Utah, Rudy Gobert is out there with Eric Pascal. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Alexander Walker into the 1 spot. Pascal is screened. Gay passes to Pascal. And he makes good on the layup.
Eric Pascal.
Pascal's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Powell with the screen. And here's Doncic from the arc. Jazz leading by 18. Here's Alexander Walker. Over in the corner, Pascal. Whiteside, a screen on Powell. Pascal, the pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Pascal. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Buries it from 3-point range. Doncic has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Mavs. Here's Alexander Walker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Whiteside finds Pascal. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time.
Reggie Bullock.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. There's the pass to Pascal. Back to Gay. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Finney-Smith passes to Brunson. And here is Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. It's good from long range. Clarkson's got his first 3 points of the game. Doncic way outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Whiteside kicks to Pascal. And it's off from three-point range. Finney-Smith passes to Brunson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Powell with the steal. Pass to Doncic. Takes a three. And Pascal pulls it down. Whiteside with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Shot's good by Clarkson.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
There's a screen. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Here's Bullock. Again, the Mavericks score.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Kicks it to Whiteside. Nobody near Gay. From outside, off the mark. Mavericks trail by 14. A steal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Down low. Pass to Alexander Walker. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
19 seconds left in the third. Doncic finds Brunson. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul.
Royce O'Neal.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
9 seconds left to play in the third. The three for Doncic. The offensive rebound.
You cannot afford to not box out Powell. I mean, he loves hammering down these misses.
You can't get that one. And so it's the Utah Jazz enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney-Smith into the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And what a smart player Conley is. Able to analyze defenses and pick and rolls and make the right read.
Doncic way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Doncic has got 29 in the game. Here's Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Utah getting another chance here. Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. Bucket is good. 19 points in the game.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
And it's Doncic missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
To the paint. Here's Finney Smith. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Passes to Conley. Drills the three-pointer. Conley's got 6 points in the quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Mavericks trail by 16. The pass to Doncic. Lets it go with the three. Rebound, Utah. They led the game at 1 point by 20. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. And here's Bogdanovich for three. It's not going to go for him. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
2 minutes.
Doncic with it. Now defended by Gobert. Mitchell against Doncic. Powell, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And here's Bogdanovich for three. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Mitchell. Utah leading by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Utah.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Gobert. The three-pointer, no good. Trying to end the drought. Dallas, no good that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Mitchell with it. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And here is Mitchell. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. So Dallas will get the first possession. Now Doncic. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Crowder with a steal. Outside Booker. Nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 6.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Ball against Doncic. Beyond the arc. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Knocked loose. Outside Booker. Goes back up. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
I just love the ball movement.
Doncic with it to halt the run. And Booker pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to Paul. Right side Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Off target with the 3.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Paul. Brunson defending. Back to Paul. And here's Ayton. Lets the 3 fly. Powell pulls it in. It's a 6-point game. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Bridges. All by himself. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive. Putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Dallas again missing. The Suns have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. It's Booker on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Puts up a 3. Mavericks with a rebound. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Brunson on the drive. Kicks it to Doncic. To the middle. Stolen by Booker. In transition. Here come the Suns. And it's Crowder missing.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. It's tipped. Bridges against Brunson. Bridges passes to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Ayton with a screen. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Open shot from Brunson. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Pass to Booker. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Booker. Brunson misses. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Gets the 3 to fall.
Man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Now here's Brunson. Now here's Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Shoots over Paul. Up top, Powell. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson passes to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. Doncic up top. He's guarded by Paul. Down low. Pass to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Now Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Bridges. Wow, it's good. And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But Brent, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
Yeah, it's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, BA, before it is we see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters where they can start to show their defensive prowess.
And here's the fast break. Three-pointer, Bridges. He drops it from range. Bridges has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Doncic with the bucket.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last 3.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Aiden. No one near him. That's good on the jumper. Aiden's got his first basket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
From deep, here's Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Outside Booker. Out to Bridges. The 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Brunson passes to Doncic. And the layup falls. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period. And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. Pass to Paul. To the inside. Outside for Booker. Finney-Smith with it. Now guarded by Booker.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Finney-Smith.
2 minutes.
Here's Bullock. Back to Finney-Smith. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. For 3, Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
The Mavericks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Brunson. Here's Powell. Doncic with it. He's guarded by Paul. Shot clock at 5. Powell's shot is off.
looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Paul drives in. Booker for three. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Going inside. Brunson passes to Powell. Now here's Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. Dallas again missing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Bridges. Outside Booker. To the paint. Takes a three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It goes on to Dwight Powell.
And Devin Booker's impact on the game stretching far beyond just his elite ability to put the ball in the hole.
And he makes all 3. 11 seconds left in the second. Dinwiddie outside. And he lobs it up top. To stop the run. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wrist.
And so it's the feet. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Campaign, Torrey Craig out there with Johnson. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Shamet in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Clock at 4. The Suns need to get off a shot. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And here are the Mavericks now. They trail by 18. Down low. Here's Marjanovic. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Yeah, communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Outside Payne. Out to Craig. Here's Shamet. The 3-ball. It's a one-on-one situation. Bertans for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Trying to get something going here in the half court.
Yeah, that's where they've been struggling to execute.
Shamet. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Uses the glass on the layup. Shamet's got his first points of the night.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Green for 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And here's Payne outside. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Dinwiddie. Craig with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Shamet from deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Shamet's got 5.
His role is to space the floor, and Shamet right now might be on Mars.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Connects from downtown.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Outside Payne. Pass to Johnson. Fires from deep. Mavericks with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Dinwiddie. That one goes in. Dinwiddie's got his third bucket of the night.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's Shamet. Lets it go from deep. 1:44 left in the third. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Green. It's stolen by Johnson.
Mavericks foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. To the left side wing. Johnson against Bertans. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Dinwiddie outside. And the 3 off target. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Stolen by Dinwiddie. And now the Mavs on the run. And the power dunk by Bertans.
They began the play with active defense, and they finished the play with active offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Takes the 3. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Phoenix no good that time either.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Payne, the pass to McGee. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dinwiddie.
Suns ball. Maverick substitution.
Here's Paul. From deep three-point range.
Encouraging to see Doncic hustle like this on defense, wanting to make an impact and doing.
And so it's Phoenix, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for Dallas, they've got Jalen Brunson, Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Bullock in at the small forward position. 5 to shoot. Doncic, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Inside. Very pretty alley-oop. And the Suns lead by 20.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Crowder outside. Back to Booker. Fires the 3. The kick out to Paul. Bridges left side. Second shot opportunity with the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Aiden's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Powell, a screen on Paul. And here's Doncic outside. Powell, it's good on the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Doncic against Paul. Out to Bridges. Crowder outside. For three, Booker. Crowder, the pass to Booker. The three-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul.
That's his first
foul.
First team foul.
Paul against Doncic. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. For three. Buries it from three. Booker's got 26 points.
And Booker heating up like this, it's going to lift the confidence of the entire team when he gets it going offensively.
Pass to Brunson. Out to Powell. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Powell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. Yeah, I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes.
Launches it. And there's Paul. That one's good. Oh, the assist from Ayton.
Uh-oh. They might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
Pass to Brunson. From deep. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in the game. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Outside Booker. There's the triple. Finney-Smith pulls it in. The Mavericks have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Suns.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Devin Booker.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And working on becoming more dangerous from deep. Doncic doesn't lack confidence pulling up from way downtown.
All from deep three-point land. And the Suns miss again. And here are the Mavericks now. And here's Doncic outside. No good that time. Booker with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Outside Booker, pass to Paul. Outside Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Crowder. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
"12 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Paul. And there's the lob. Oh, deflected. Powell with a steal.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now the pass to Gobert. Now, here is O'Neal. Gobert trying to get open. O'Neal misses.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
That one goes in. Paul's got the opening field goal of the game for the Suns.
Well, despite pretty good defense, Chris Paul finishes the shot. That's about concentration and being locked in.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
It's his first trip to the line.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan. What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
Conley with a wide-open look. Off target with his 3. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. For 3, Bridges. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Makes the most of the high percentage shot.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Paul kicks to Bridges. Stolen by O'Neal. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Paul passes to Booker. From deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Yeah, and once it got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Conley's got 7. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And here is Mitchell after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Mitchell against Paul. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Bridges outside. 3-pointer, Crowder. The shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. To the inside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
Suns trail by 8. And a deep 3 from Booker. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And here are the Jazz now. They're on a 13-3 run.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Bridges kicks to Booker. Fires for 3. Drains the 3-pointer. He has 6.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. No points in the game yet for him. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Paul kicks to Bridges. From the arc, Paul finds Bridges. Now Ayton, the kick out to Crowder. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell outside. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Man, what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Jazz lead by 11.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Jazz so far.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Suns. Off the forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Paul finds Bridges. And here's Booker from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Booker's got 9.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
Passes it to Conley. Paul with the steal. Stolen by Mitchell. And the dunk by O'Neal.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic dunk.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Back to Crowder. It's tipped. The tie for the ball. Stolen by Michael Conley.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Paul outside. Dishes it to Booker. A 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
And it's Paul penetrating. Bridges, no one around him. Another 3 for Phoenix. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Paul outside. Kicks it out to Booker. The 3-ball. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Crowder with the steal. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Paul passes to Crowder. Booker with it. Paul goes in. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter. And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the doors. What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Out to Conley. And he overshot that one, missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And here's Booker from the arc. Utah with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Paul passes to Booker. Puts up a three. Again, the miss by Booker. Jazz leading by 11. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. And taken away by Paul. Ayton with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Over in the corner, Paul. And the Suns miss again.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Paul kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. Just 3 on the clock. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Well, you think over the course of Chris Paul's career, he will have had a 10-year stretch where he was the best point guard in the league. But perhaps the value of his leadership qualities will be the thing he's most remembered for. Competitive spirit, pushing his team to the next.
Thanks for the great interview, David.
25.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Rudy Gay is out there with Eric Pascal. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And stolen by Ayton. Pascal with the steal. And now Utah, fast break. Clarkson for 3. And Whiteside with the basket on the assist from Clarkson.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Alexander Walker. And there's the pass to Pascal. Pascal with a screen on Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. And a minute played as the second half gets going. It's Gay with the drive. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by the Suns.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Craig, good.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Latrey. Here's Alexander Walker. Payne covering. Alexander Walker passes to Pascal. And stolen by Payne. And here comes the break. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Knocked away. And stolen by Gay. Whiteside kicks to Gay. Connects from three-point range. Gay's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Shamet, the pass to McGee. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Alexander Walker. Payne covering. Clarkson outside. Passes it to Pascal. 4 on the clock. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Payne kicks to Johnson. Shoots the three. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Clarkson goes in. Can't cash in from close range. Suns trail by 14. Here's the three. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson. Boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Gotta admire the fast release of game. Once he has the ball in his hands, he's looking to shoot.
Payne dishes to Johnson. Jacks up a three. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Gay, a screen on Craig. Pascal, the pass to Gay. And Phoenix pushing it up now with the putback.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some open.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
50 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Alexander Walker. Payne covering.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Pascal. Rebound by the Suns. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Yep, it counts. And the Jazz lead by 17.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Gay outside. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And Gay has become a viable threat from the perimeter. Feels like he can get his shot up over anyone from anywhere.
And as we conclude the
Your Jazz Dancer.
in a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Suns, they've got JaVale McGee. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Johnson in at the 4 slot. From about 19 feet, Payne's shot is good. Payne's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Suns. Now, here's Mitchell. O'Neal from long range. Payne grabs the board. To the right side. And it's Johnson that time on the assist by McGee.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Mitchell up top. Payne covering. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Payne with it. Now defended by Gobert. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. Knocks it loose. Suns trail by 18. On the wing, Johnson. Covered by Mitchell. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pocket 6. Here's the lob to the hoop. In transition, here come the Jazz. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Mitchell, understanding that length and athleticism, serves him well on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Payne passes to Shamet. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Out to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Lets the three fly. That shot no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Shamet the pass to Craig. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Payne with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
Boy, guys, you just love when Donovan Mitchell is engaged defensively. The athleticism allows him to send that shot back.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And there's the alley-oop. Pass to Shamet. Three-pointer. No good on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Conley. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Mitchell is doubled. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Suns trail by 18.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Jazz.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left the man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Kicks it out to Paul. The shot's good.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
.46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. With three, Booker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
For three, Bridges. No good there. Now the Jazz take it the other way. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Bridges with the steal. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Some good comp. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Luka Doncic, and it's Bullock in at the small forward position. And for the Jazz, we've got Donovan Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Here's O'Neal. Bogdanovic passes to Conley. Picked by Bogdanovic to the inside. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Finney-Smith. Inside. Here's Powell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Falls for Powell.
At the line for the Mavericks.
And so Powell nails them both. Here's Mitchell. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
Back to Gobert. Mitchell against Doncic. Pass to O'Neal. Conley with the ball. Here's Gobert. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
From deep, here's Doncic. Fires in the triple.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much, a lot of times the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Outside Mitchell. Driving inside, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Mitchell against Doncic. Fires the three. Another three for Dallas.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Now here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A shot to stop the run. The Mavericks pull it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
That's tipped. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
Now here's Doncic. He has 6.
Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
Outside Mitchell. There's the drive. Pass to Bogdanovic. Got it.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Doncic against Mitchell. Here's Bullock. The shot that time not on target. And Utah will come the other way.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Pure from three-point range.
This is his shot. Bogdanovic has the touch from deep. He's confident from there, too.
Right side, Brunson. Back to Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. This shot is good. Doncic making the play.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Mitchell against Doncic. And Mitchell with the slam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Doncic outside. Pass to Powell. On the take. From behind the arc. And the Mavericks, another 3.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Outside Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Outside Mitchell. 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And they're on the run. And here's Brunson from the arc. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Doncic against Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And they pick up 2. Brunson's got 5.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
The kick out to Conley. Here's Mitchell. And again, another missed shot. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic.
Your jazz dancer. All right, look who's coming out of the
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. Then there's Mitchell, then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Conley in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Utah right now.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Here's Finney-Smith. Brunson passes to Powell. Here's Bullock. Powell sets a screen. Second chance shot. Bullock. Good. Bullock's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Great positioning on the putback.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Doncic with it. 10 points for him. The kick out to Brunson. The three is up. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Brunson's got 8 points. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Outside Brunson. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Doncic outside. The three is up. Utah with the rebound.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter and hasn't made one since.
Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
It's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks.
There it is. His first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter. His third of the game.
Conley against Brunson. Here's Bogdanovich. Good on the bucket. Bogdanovich has got his third basket on the night right there. And Smitty, there are plenty of good teams in the league. Not many great teams, though. How do you define that, partner? Do you have to win a title to be great?
No, I don't think so. BA, obviously championships matter, but I think being consistent. Look at the Steve Nash Suns, teams that have competed for titles over a sustained period. You have to take pride in that too.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Gobert's got 10 points in the game.
This is where size matters. No one's stopping Gobert on that shot.
Mitchell against Doncic. Powell, a screen on Mitchell. Doncic passes to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer O'Neal. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Doncic outside. Pass to Brunson. To the middle. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell. Lifting off the floor for a slam.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Doncic passes to Brunson. Over to the wing. Back to Doncic. Banked it in off the glass. Doncic has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. From deep, here's Doncic. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Dallas. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. We've got Boban Marjanovic. Davis Bertans is out there with Green. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. To the paint. Mavericks with the rebound. Stolen by Whiteside. And he's going for the lob. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Amazing. Whiteside sort of floats through the air. And that pass is on the money.
Now Dinwiddie. Outside Hardaway. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Marjanovic. Shoots over Whiteside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Utah trailing here. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. And Clarkson, here we go. Nice shot by Pascal. Pascal's gotten his first basket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Hardaway, the pass to Bertans. Pascal with the steal.
Blocking foul called on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Down low. Cuts off the pass.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
Outside, Green. Outside, Hardaway. Right wing. 6 to shoot. Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. Back to Dinwiddie. Lobs it up. Tip. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's House. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
And he drops him first.
At the line for the Jazz.
Both shots good from the strike. The Mavericks leading. Here's Dinwiddie. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. With the drive. Here's Marjanovic. Basket's good.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson against Hardaway. And Clarkson, here we go. Oh, rejected by Marjanovic. Deflects the pass. Green for three. Rebounded by Gay.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Driving to the basket. Pascal passes to Whiteside. Green against Clarkson. Pass to Pascal. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Whiteside. Clarkson for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Jumps up. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Outside Pascal. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Pascal. Now here's Whiteside. Clock is at 3. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Tim Hardaway, and he makes the first.
At the line for Utah, Daniel.
He does not get the second one. Dallas has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Green up top. Outside Bertans. 54 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. He can't get it to go. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Gay right side. There's the 3. Fires in the triple. Gay's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's just a good-looking shot. Gay's always had a good-looking jumper.
Here's Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. Rebound, Utah. From deep, Gay. Clarkson outside. Pass to Gay. Here's the 3. Clarkson outside, driving inside, Whiteside, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
An absolute monster inside. Whiteside moving bodies around, earns himself a trip to the charity stripe.
So it's both teams making substitutions here, and both free throws good for Whiteside. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Mavericks ahead, leading by...
Your Jazz Dancer.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Mitchell out there with Mike Conley. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Whiteside in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
I'll tell you, Whiteside doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Gobert's checked in for Utah.
Rudy Gobert.
Powell sets a screen. Here's Brunson. It's blocked by Gobert.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
There's a screen. He takes it in. And it's Doncic missing. Utah leading. Gobert passes to Conley. Back to Gobert. Fires for three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
Three-pointer, O'Neal. Can't hit that one. And it's Dallas the other way. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Brunson against Conley. It's Bullock on the wing. Looking to end the run. And the layup is good.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside Bogdanovich. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And Doncic launches from deep. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Left side, Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Outside Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks.
Dallas ball.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Conley against Brunson. Doncic outside. That three's off the mark.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Outside Mitchell. From the arc, here's Gobert. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 assists here tonight.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
And here's Doncic outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
Mitchell against Doncic. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. No good on the shot.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oh, he nails it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. The 3 from Mitchell drains the triple. And the Jazz lead by 8.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
So we see the Jazz get the win here. thank you. And that about wraps it up. So for
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for... So Dallas will get the first possession. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center.
Way downtown, Doncic testing the limits of his range there.
Oh, Ayton in position. Powell with the steal. Powell, the Mavericks, moving it up. Here's Brunson. Rebound by the Suns.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on team. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
Booker outside. Takes the three. That one doesn't drop. And the Mavericks going the other way now. The pass to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving it around. Doncic dishes to Bullock. Inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Crowder. Booker finds Crowder. Bridges, no one around him. Good on the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. He knows that Devin Booker is going to get his points, but what they want to do is prevent the freebies. Coach said Booker's become exceptional at drawing fouls, and he's one of the best free throw shooters in the game. So, Kevin, they don't want to see him on the line multiple times tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. For three, Bridges. Another three for Phoenix.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Crowder with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And there's the feed to Ayton. The three for Doncic. Crowder pulls it in.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Now, here's Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Mavericks trail by three. Down low, here's Bullock. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Ball passes to Crowder. Crafty move, and Crowder slams it in.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Dallas is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. From outside the arc, Doncic, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Doncic with the steal. Powell against Ayton. Powell kicks to Brunson. 1:07 left to play in the first. And it's Bullock missing. Deflects the pass. Bridges inside the three-point line. Here's Booker. A good-looking shot from the wing.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Doncic passes to Brunson. 43 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Powell. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Brunson with a clean look. Good on the three-point shot. Here's Booker. Here's Paul. Booker outside. Into the lane, and the dunk by Booker.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
And a deep three from Doncic. Another three for Dallas. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Suns lead by 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4. On the wing, Booker fires the 3. Doncic with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. Dallas moving the ball around. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And taken away by Paul. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And the dunk by Booker.
Whenever CP3 gets his hands on the ball, you know he's going to turn it up court right away. He loves initiating the break.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. And the NBA shifting the rules. We're seeing record-setting scoring. But, Clark, some think the officiating has shifted too far in the offense's favor. What do you think?
Well, I can certainly understand that sentiment, Kevin. It has created a circumstance where the offense does have the upper hand. That's always been the case, but it's tilted more so that way. But I think it's good for the game. Basketball is a contact game, but it's not a wrestling match. So I don't have a problem with the way the game is officiated as it is right now.
And love how fearless Booker can be. Even the foul doesn't deter him from finishing off his business.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Brunson, no good. Suns leading by 6. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. Hits it from three-point range. Booker's got 8 here in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The 3 for Doncic. Dallas again missing.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Bridges passes to Paul. And the layup's good off the glass. Paul's got the lead up to 11 now for Phoenix.
Paul's got a really nice touch from the interior, and, you know, he likes to get in there and mix it up with the big guys any chance he gets.
Powell kicks to Bullock. 6 on the shot clock. Finney-Smith. And that one is hammered home.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Booker outside. There's the 3. Oh, Ayton in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Here is the open 3 to cap the break.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. They've led by as many as 11 points. Paul kicks to Booker. The tray. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And it's Paul penetrating. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time.
Reggie Bullock.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Ball outside. Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
The turnovers keep coming. It's been a pretty sloppy start to the game for them, but they're still in the driver's seat.
The shot's good from Paul.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
The three for Doncic. Bullock dishes to Doncic. Five to shoot. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Doncic.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees Paul.
The shot's good from Paul.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
And a deep three from Doncic. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Doncic has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Mavs. And here's Booker from the arc. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
30.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, walking down the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. And they're pushing it up. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's McGee with the jam.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Dinwiddie with it. Hardaway finds Dinwiddie. Out to the right wing. Bertans passes to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Over Payne. They get a hand on it.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Dinwiddie right side. They kick it out to Green. To the paint. A crossover. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark, showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story to Hardaway. You know, I think we all know that Hardaway Jr. is a really good scorer. I mean, the next step for him is improving defensively.
Goes back up. Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throw.
And Dinwiddie's very cerebral.
And you know what, Greg? I love what he said. I mean, he said, I think there's a difference between internal confidence and situational confidence. That's a beautiful, profound statement. He believes in himself regardless of his environment and attributes that belief to his upbringing and his family support.
Bangs home the trifecta. Shamit's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here now is Dinwiddie. And the pass to Bertans. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Suns leading by 7. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And Hardaway comes to help. Kicks it out to Johnson. The three doesn't go for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Back to Shamet. And the three ball is good. And now a 10-point Suns lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Green. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pass to Marjanovic. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Shamet with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And the slam dunk by McGee.
The assist. You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Dinwiddie outside to stop the run. The Mavericks keeping it alive. The new 14.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Hardaway finds Dinwiddie. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Dinwiddie's got 4 points this quarter. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
Now, here's Shamet. Brunson covering. Driving in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, year after year, Shamet provides sharp passing and knockdown shooting.
Shooting for Phoenix.
He's tremendous in the clutch. You know, I think his teammates and coaches trust him to make the right play at crunch time.
And at the defensive end of the floor, Shamet has found his groove.
And, you know, Greg, sometimes defense is really about confidence, want to, and just getting stronger as a pro. And that's what's happened for Shamet. He uses anticipation and added strength to be very effective defensively.
And here's Johnson outside. It's good on the putback. McGee's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Payne kicks to McGee. Here's Johnson going inside. Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas. Brunson drills it from outside. Brunson's got 9 points.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Payne's shot is good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. Launches it. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Powell with the steal. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. That's in, and the Suns lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Doncic.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Shamet kicks to Johnson. Driving in. Here's McGee. Misses in close.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Mavericks trail by 10. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the power forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Doncic passes to Brunson. Suns leading by 8. Now here's Paul. Outside Crowder. Lets it go from deep, and there's another turnover by the Suns.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Now Doncic. He kicks to Bullock. To the middle. And the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, and I think Powell was terrific in the pick and roll. Knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
Doncic against Paul. Wants to get it to Booker and does. This one for three. And they'll get another chance. Lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic looking it over. Another three for Dallas.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Defines it up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I love the play call. Aiden's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Doncic passes to Brunson. There's the dish to Powell. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Suns leading by 5. Here's Paul. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Ayton dishes to Booker. A three. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Dallas ball.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Booker against Brunson. And Booker gets to Ayton. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. And so Powell will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing here by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. Over Paul. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
This is it to Booker. From deep. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. Ball against Doncic. He feeds it to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Ball against Doncic. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
Pass to Brunson. 9 feet out. And that one goes long. Suns leading by 9. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Suns.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Doncic way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Doncic has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Dallas. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Paul with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Booker. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so here's Phoenix. They've led by as many as 14 points. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ayton up top, guarded by Powell. And it's Ayton missing. Powell against Paul. Powell kicks to Doncic. Takes a three. Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
So the Suns win it.
that. Thanks, Allie. And two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Here are the starters for Utah. Mitchell out there with Mike Conley. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Bogdanovich in at the power forward position. Now here's Booker. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
First team foul.
On offense, here's Utah. Here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Now here's Gobert. And here's Conley. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Ayton.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Now, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. Let's go with a three. And that one's good. Mitchell for three.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Ball passes to Bridges. Booker with it. Stolen by Conley. All alone on the break. Here's Mitchell. Cranes the jumper to finish off the break. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket on the night.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer, always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. 4-3. Rebound, Utah. Mitchell drives in. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team. Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Booker for three. They get it back. Ayton passes to Paul. Bridges against Gobert. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
That's his first.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Nails it from three.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down three, you can add it to the list.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside for Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Here's Booker. It's tipped. Conley goes in. Drops in the layup for two.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
It's Booker on the wing. Crowder outside. Pass to Paul. Puts up a three. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
On the wing, Mitchell. The three is up. Crowder grabs the miss.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 9. Pass to O'Neal. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
For 3, Booker. Rebound, Utah.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Here's Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. It's Bridges on the wing. 1 second left. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to.
The previous play.
And after seeing it now in slow-mo, I definitely think he was late with it.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter in. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Jazz. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off. Jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now. Just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
So tough to guard. Devin Booker combining that range with the handle.
Paul against Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Here he goes. Offensive rebound. Left side, Bogdanovich. Stolen by Booker. Bridges passes to Paul. And he lobs it up to the rim. O'Neal pulls it in. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Utah leading. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert to the paint. Here's Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Outside Booker. Phoenix no good that time either.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Here's Mitchell. Gobert tips it back in.
Rudy Gobert.
Gobert's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Paul passes to Booker. Goes up on the wing. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Now here's Conley. Picked by Gobert. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Ayton. Inside. And stolen by Gobert. 3-pointer O'Neal. Crowder grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Pass to Booker. quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And that's going to be a travel.
Jazz ball.
The Jazz have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. A lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in all of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in all too.
For 3, Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Bridges has got 9.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
4 on the clock. From deep, Conley. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Jazz ball.
A minute 15 left in the first half of this game. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. No good on the 3. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Stolen by Ayton. Ball against Mitchell. Outside Booker. Here's Crowder. Tries again. Crafty move.
Good play by Crowder there. Uses that fake. The defense got fooled a little bit, and then he drew the foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Line for Phoenix. Jay Crowder.
It's both from the stripe. 44 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Jacks up a 3. The Jazz with another miss.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. 3-pointer. Goes back up. Here's Ayton. It's tipped. Out to Bridges. To the wing, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up again. Ayton, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
From deep, Conley.
Well, Chris Paul, a terrific defender, uses his speed well right there to cover some ground.
And so it's Utah closing out the
25.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Rudy Gay out there with Eric Paschall. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Gay's shot is good.
This is Rudy Gay's game. Outstanding at seizing the initiative and then looking to shoot once he catches the ball.
Payne drives. From deep, Johnson on target from range. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Clarkson up top. Pass to Paschall. Back to Clarkson. It's stolen by Johnson. Stolen by Whiteside. Oh, wow! And he goes in for the dunk.
Nice awareness from Whiteside there, understanding where his teammates were on that possession.
Here's Shaman. Lets it go from deep. Payne, pass to Craig. And he drives in. Gay with the defensive effort. The Jazz shooting has been good. 54% on this one. To the inside. Paschall. Oh, McGee with the block. They recover it. Craig against Gay. Shot clock at 6. Throws it up high. Gets stolen by Johnson. Here's McGee. Rebound, Utah. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
Gay, the pass to Pascal. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, PA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Payne drives. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, BA, that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Gay. Back to Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with a 3. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Outside Craig. Out to the right wing. McGee for 3. The shot misses, and Utah will come the other way. Craig with a steal. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
On the wing, Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. 6 to shoot. Back to Clarkson. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. And the Jazz lead by 11.
You want players to remain calm under pressure. Jordan Clarkson looking very comfortable despite being in a very tough spot.
And the shot goes down.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Clarkson finds Pascal. Now Gay. Clarkson outside. Pascal from outside. The Suns clear it.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Shaman for 3. And Pascal secures it. For Utah, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Plenty of space. Connects. The jumper drops. Pascal's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
McGee's shot is off.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. With everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Gay, the pass to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Well, whenever Whiteside has a chance to dunk, man gon' dunk.
Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. Rebounded by Gay. The Jazz have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Pass to Alexander Walker. Takes a 3. They get the rebound. Here's Whiteside. And the layup is good off the glass.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Shamet. McGee with it. The rebound by Whiteside. Here's Clarkson. And again, it's Utah.
Show of confidence right now from Jordan Clarkson and his jump shot.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Jazz leading by 17. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Jazz shooting 56% today. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Johnson. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Craig in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. He shoots it. Again, Utah.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Johnson with a bucket.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Gobert with a screen on Payne. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Picked it out of midair. And now the Suns fast break.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Now Mitchell. There's the triple. And that one's off. His 5th miss in 11 tries. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Pass to O'Neal. And it's Mitchell penetrating. And Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Booker fires from way outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's O'Neal from downtown. Drops in the 3. O'Neal's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Gobert. Mitchell up top. He's guarded by Paul. Mitchell misses. For Phoenix, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Booker fires from way outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And he lobs it up. And stolen by Gobert. Conley passes to Mitchell. And the officials call a traveling violation. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Outside Paul. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Mitchell with the ball. Shoots over Paul. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Well, the Suns shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Paul passes to Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
How smooth is Devin Booker's J right there, and inside the arc he nails it.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Now Mitchell. The 3. Kept alive. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
For 3, Booker hits a 3-pointer.
You gotta try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. The 3 from Mitchell. And they get it back. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Jazz lead by 14.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Jazz.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Donovan Mitchell.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Gobert passes to Bogdanovich. Pass to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. that shot off. It's Booker on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Back to Booker. Lets the three fly. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one.
That's the end of the game.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.